Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway after what was a marathon of a day here on track for qualifying ahead of the Indianapolis 500. One chance, one day, no second chances. Your speed is your speed, and it was as intense as it's been here on track in the time I've covered the Indianapolis 500, qualifying the whole month of May. All sorts of fun. The speeds were high. The conditions were tough out on track. There's no question about that. Between the track heating up throughout the day and the wind was whipping throughout the turns on this course, there's no question about that. But we determined who was sitting 13 through 33. We did the top 12. We did the Firestone Fast 6. And at the end of it all, Alex Palou, for the second time in his career, sitting on the pole ahead of the 110th running of the Indianapolis 500. He already won the pole for the IMS road course, so it's been quite a successful month of May for Chip Ganassi Racing and for Alex Palou, who's just dominated these last 2 years as far as IndyCar goes. He's your defending Indianapolis 500 champion and now in the best possible position to go back-to-back. He would be the second consecutive back-to-back winner of the Indianapolis 500. Joseph Newgarden doing it in 23-24. Of course, Palou winning last year, looking to go back-to-back here in 2026. But we got a chance to go one-on-one with the pole sitter, Mr. Palou, and we got a chance to hear from Mr. Alexander Rossi, who's sitting P2, and Santino Ferrucci, who's sitting P5 ahead of the race. Your Firestone Fast 6 and your first 6 in order, that would be Alex Palou sitting on the pole. As I mentioned, Alexander Rossi, David Malukas, Felix Rosenquist, Santino Ferrucci, and Pato O'Ward rounding out your Firestone Fast 6 ahead of the race. But we got a chance to catch up with those three guys after the day concluded here on Sunday. What a month of May it has been for Chip Ganassi Racing's Alex Palou, won pole ahead of the IMS road course, and now for the second time in his career, sitting on the pole ahead of the Indianapolis 500. How's that feel? How did today go for you?
It feels incredible, honestly. I know it's not a race, but it just feels like a race. I think just the intensity that and the work that everybody puts in for this qualifying kind of make it feel even bigger than a race. I think the emotion as well. When you jump out of the car, you don't know if you're going to be on pole or you're going to be second. So you're just waiting there, seeing what Felix is going to do on that last attempt. And yeah, the emotion is insane.
Yeah, to have that celebration with your team, kind of a unique spot, going second to last, and that's the only guy who can beat you. And to have that elation, that celebration, what was that like?
It's the best. Like normally we get to celebrate a lot, fortunately, but I never get to celebrate with my team around. Like I need to do normally a lap and then media, and then I get to celebrate with them. So kind of the energy and the emotion goes down a little bit. But today I'm there, I'm with them. We're checking what Felix speed is going to do, if it's going to be enough to beat us or not. And yeah, it's huge.
You got faster and faster as the day progressed, it kind of felt like. What did you make of the one-day qualifying extravaganza? It was a long day.
It was a long day. It was intense, very intense. I think for everyone it was stressful, but it was good. I mean, I cannot complain. After getting the pole, it's the best thing that I could ever ask for. But yeah, it was an intense one.
All right, so to win the Indianapolis 500 is special in and of itself. Now you're in the best possible position to go back-to-back. How are you feeling ahead of race day? You won pole, and now it's race time.
It's good. It only guarantees us a good spot to start the race, right? Like heading into turn one, having the best view of all the fans in turn one. But apart from that, we need to do the work all over again, starting from zero. We know we have a good race car, but we need to make it better and hopefully, fight for the win.
Yeah, so that's what it's all about. What a 2-year stretch it's been for you, sir, and what a month of May. Alex Palou sitting on pole ahead of the 110th running of the Indianapolis 500.
Find something a little extra there. It looked like a good 4-lap run.
Yeah, the conditions are coming back to us a little bit, but just a huge shout out to the whole organization. You know, we didn't do the same thing for any of the 3 runs. Just continually trying to chase it and improve and save the best for last. We'll see if it's enough. There's some strong cars, but it was certainly our best run of the day.
Alex is starting the top 6. How big is that?
Yeah, it's huge, man. I mean, this race is, it doesn't matter where you start, obviously, but also we know how hard it is in traffic, and anytime you're in a deep pack, it's really hard to go forward. So this gives us the opportunity to, formulate a plan around being at the front, and hopefully we can stay there all day in a week.
The crowd today, I mean, can you speak about
Even yesterday when the forecast was garbage, this place and its fans never cease to amaze me. So I wish we had more time for them all the time, but it's great to see so many people here today.
Starting up near the front, I mean, how big is that?
I think it's huge. You know, Kate woke up this morning just thinking we'd have a nice, chill qualifying day. I kind of told, you know, the crew, I think we're between a 9th and a 15th place car. They rubbed on it all night last night. So, yeah, we were 10th this morning, so kind of right where I thought. The fact that we qualified and made it into the Fast Six to us was just such a huge added bonus. We just left all the downforce in it, and we're just like, hey, it's hot out. Let's just go get 4 laps in and call it a day. And then as we started watching people go, we're like, all right, guess we're running again. So we did the same thing. We left the downforce in it, and we, you know, it's gonna be so hard to compete with, I think, some of these, couple of these other guys. You know, to find 0.1, 0.2 mile an hour, it's doable. 0.4 was probably a little out of our scope. So I'd rather go racing on Sunday and beat them then.
What do you think of the one-day qualifying extravaganza?
This is way better, in my opinion. I think we get another day of practice and just do this again next year. I love the one shot. I love the pressure. I love everything about it. You know, I thought it was a great recovery.
Also makes the top 12. What can you say about your rookie teammate?
Man, he wheeled that thing, dude. They trimmed him out for the Fast Six to see if they can get him in, and he hung on. So kudos to him. You know, that was pretty ballsy. You know, him and Mike have gotten along really well. He's having a lot of success so far around the speedway. He's got great people around him. Great coach. He doesn't need much advice. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, I'm excited to see him in race trim and run around in the race up front with us.
Hello.
Alex,
Hi.
win the pole here?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Incredible. I like the first one I got like 3 years or 4 years ago was we had one of the fastest cars since the beginning, and I knew that it was going to be a battle till the end. But today, this morning, my goal was just to get into the fast 12. Like I mean, everybody saw the speed we had there on the first try. Like it was good, but just barely to make in the fast 12. But yeah, incredible execution by the team and recovery. We found so much speed. Great to have Honda on pole, and yeah, couldn't have started better.
What does it feel like celebrating with this group?
It's the best. I mean, people think that we just think that we're going to be out there on top, but for us, every day is new, and we celebrate as if it's the first or the last one. So I love that from everybody, not only from my side, but everybody just takes it the same way. So yeah, incredible. Hopefully we can celebrate more next week. It was intense, very intense, man. A lot of work. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long day, but still, I like it. Obviously, I cannot complain about how it went. Obviously, I think the normal format is better for everyone, but yeah, cannot complain about how today went.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Like I mentioned, it was a marathon of a day here on Sunday for qualifying ahead of the Indianapolis 500. We got a chance to hear from each and every one of the 33 driver field. Remember, no bumping in this Indianapolis 500, just a full field of 33. Got a chance to hear from all of them after they completed their very first qualifying run. Some were happy, some weren't. You know how it all ended, but here's how all the drivers in the field felt after qualifying.
Definitely a lot different than what we had seen earlier in the week, especially with track temp, and obviously the wind is pretty strong, and it's pretty hot and greasy out there. But smooth run, clean for us, so that's always a positive.
Does Kit get the rights to pick from now on until anything else?
Yeah, there's been a lot of drivers asking for his expertise, so Kit did an awesome job, obviously pulling one. I was a little worried about if we were going to run yesterday, just because it was getting later in the day, and if we were first out, it wasn't going to be ideal. But ultimately, it doesn't matter when you go. You got to have the speed, so we'll see.
Can you take me through the 4 laps? How did it feel out out there?
Well, we completed 4 laps. That was good. No, I think we've been struggling a little bit with understeer as soon as we got into the high boost, and we got a lot looser now, which is a little interesting. I think it's just track's a lot greasier with the heat, but I mean, as I just said, but no, it's better.
You've been in this race obviously before. It's a lot easier to start off with at the front, but I assume that you have the confidence that you can get up there from anywhere through 500 miles on race.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see how it goes with the rest of the pack that's going to go through, because it's only going to get hotter. I think we're going to see some mistakes. I mean, we saw Carpenter just now, dropped into the 229s on the last lap. So I think, with the heat, I think we're going to see mistakes. You're going to see bigger lifts. You're going to see speeds drop at the end, so we'll just see how it goes. Our run was pretty consistent, so we'll see.
How are the conditions out there? Did the wind play at all? It's been a little different the last couple days.
It's difficult to say if it's track condition or wind. I mean, the wind's same direction, pretty much same strength.
How do you feel out there?
The car's bounced really well. It's it was free. It just felt like a really good qualifying run. We're just when I look down at the dash and look at the speed, it's not what it should be for what it feels. So it's the way it goes sometimes here. And yeah, we're just gonna have to focus on the race car now.
Are you happy with the last couple of days? Sometimes it can be a chore to get a one-off car ready, but
we've had a lot of issues. I mean, we've had, we failed a hybrid Thursday. We had some gearbox problems yesterday. So electrical issues on Tuesday. We're definitely a day or two behind right now, but we could definitely get there with the race car. I was pretty happy with it, ending practice running. So I'm just looking forward to getting back out tomorrow and working on that. I don't expect a whole lot from today.
On Fast Friday was 232.6.
Just the balance got away from me in turn 2 on the last lap, had a big lift and killed our average, so pretty sure that'll take us out of it. Just too messy of a run, which is too bad because the car had speed to contend for right up front. So try to go back and help the teammates, make sure they nail the balance and be prepared for their runs later.
Other drivers come through, they say it feels more slippery, the heat's coming up. Happy to be out early so that you have
Yeah, it helped, but we squandered it. So yeah, it is what it is. This is the format. Everybody gets a chance, and we screwed ours up. So, it's disappointing today, but we've had a great car all month, so we'll find our way to the front. Yeah, we've been really happy the whole month with the feel of the cars. We kind of ran our program. I questioned the speed of mine a little bit at times, but it's there. Just a messy run.
How special is it to be back here for another Indy 500 and take the green flag?
I mean, it's always amazing and a privilege to be in this race. Talking here right now, just minutes after getting out of the car, I'm a little salty, but don't let that mask the gratefulness that I have for this place.
For sure.
How do you feel out there?
It was tricky, for sure. Hotter temperatures than Fast Friday. Did not do practice this morning since the air was quite cool in the morning, so track temperatures coming up. Really happy with our draw with fifth. That makes our life easier today. Yeah, I think we had a really good run out there. Car was really on the edge, so I think we kind of maximized it there on our trim and everything. So to be second now behind last year's pole sitter, not a terrible feeling. I think we will be in the Fast 12. Looking at the charts right now, so I'm happy.
How much more fun is it to be competing at this point rather than is fighting to get in the field at the end of the day?
It's a lot nicer, but it's not easier, man. This run I just did was probably the most unhinged qualifying run that I've had, where I've had to really work to get the car in the window. So really good job though by the 76 Redbush crew. Did a great job. They gave me a fast car. The car's not going to go faster than it goes. So compared to last year, it's a relief to be in a car that really just cuts through the air so well.
You said up there it's one of the best runs you've had here. How nice is it for that to happen?
That's nice, and it was also if I survived that run that well, anything coming my way, I think will be, I can tackle basically. So yeah, that's nice to have behind me.
Great. Thanks, Rita. Good luck, man. Well, up top for now, how did it feel out there for you going through it?
Yeah, solid. I mean, that was the hardest run I've had here in 6 years. You know, my whole time here. It was just the heat and the wind as well. Yeah, it's tough. So we'll see how the guys go. Hopefully it's enough to make the 12, but it's just getting harder and harder each run. So, but I think there's a little bit more in it. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, it's good. We know we've got the speed in the car, but we just had to execute. I'd say it's probably like a B- in execution. So hopefully we can come out and have another crack.
Slippier conditions than this, or close to it, but how hard is it to get adjusted to this after all week? You really haven't anything quite like that.
Yeah, I mean, the conditions I don't think are too bad. It's hot, but I don't think it's terrible. Yeah, I don't really know what happened to us, honestly. Like, it had no speed from the start, which this morning it had a lot of speed. So I think I'm as baffled as everybody on that stand right now. Like, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. So, I mean, we'll just have to go, I don't know, go look. You only get one shot, so it is what it is now, but we're going to have to go look and see what went wrong.
Seems like it's a little bit hotter and slicker out there. How does it feel from your perspective?
Definitely hot and slick. After my run, I thought we were really in trouble, and now that I see some strong cars go, I'm like, maybe we're okay. So I don't know. It's an interesting one. We were expecting the conditions to be bad for power, but it looks like we're making really good Chevy power there, and just on top of the track and sliding. So not what I was expecting going into turn 1 on lap 1, and kind of got caught out there for a bad lap 1, which I think is going to hurt us quite a bit. But we'll see. Hopefully we make the fast 12, and now I know what to expect, and we'll have a good run there.
What's it like to see the track come alive on a day like this? You get more people in here, everybody, just the energy is jacked.
It's really cool. We were sitting on the timing stand before qualifying and just looking out at the grandstand, and it's so special. It's such a cool place to be, and yeah, definitely. No matter how frustrating that run is, it's special to be here. It's definitely going to get tougher. There are some strong cars. I think fast cars are going to be fast cars no matter what. So we'll see. We'll see. Definitely not. We thought we were one of those strong cars, and obviously not a strong run. So we'll see what happens here. Sorry. Yeah, it's tough, and especially on qualifying day when, you know, you turn up the boost and you don't know what to expect going into turn 1 that first time. So after Friday, every run on Friday was easy flat the whole time for me. Turned into turn 1 flat in that run, and it was definitely not flat. So you don't know what to expect, and that's part of it. So, yeah.
How did it feel out there? Everyone's saying it's a little bit higher,
Slow, unfortunately, but you know, we got a good race car underneath us, so you know, sometimes this place, it giveth and taketh, and you got to sort of settle with what you got, and I just, you know, we weren't in the speed conversation today, that's for sure.
What's it like seeing the race, seeing the track come alive and have more people in here in the energy turns?
This place is amazing. You know, it's great to see. From yesterday, obviously, we got kind of washed out, so to have the sun out, everybody out here, it's what you want to see at Indianapolis. No. I mean, it's tougher conditions, but our run was pretty solid. Yeah. You just got to be ready to adjust the car for the heat. You know, it's different than being cold, so we know our offsets and we're prepared for it. Yeah.
Feel out there?
We went faster than we expected, so that was really nice. It's definitely more difficult conditions. Kind of hope it stays that way. It looks like it's actually going a bit faster right now. Maybe the wind has changed, but yeah. Don't know where we're going to end up. Maybe we're in the 20s, but still a lot of people to go.
Too much else? I'm good. No, nobody else? We're good, bro.
Keep it easy.
The problem, it doesn't look like your car's the problem today.
No, it's a rocket ship. It's a rocket ship. Yeah, that was a fun run. It was really good for first 2 laps, and then the balance started going a lot to the oversteer side, and I was just focused on like keeping it out of the wall in the last 2 laps. But I knew the run was really strong until then, so I was like, let's not mess this up. But yeah, big thanks to the team, Honda, Sirius XM. Incredible run.
You qualified well here before. Everybody loves to see it. You got a lot of encouragement from guys. Like, what is it that you think makes you a good qualifier at this place? What attitude do you need to be able to just stick your foot down and keep going?
I mean, it's a team effort in the end. I think we have a good communication of. I feel what I need on the car. The team knows what they need to give me to get it done, and obviously you need a very good preparation of the car. You know, this car has been prepped for basically a year ahead of time. So yeah, dude, you can't do it on your own. Sorry? No, I'm excited. I mean, now we know for sure that we will have something to fight with, and we knew we were going to be like top 5 if we, based on Fast Friday, if we got it together. So this is probably a little better than we expected, but I've been in this situation many times where I've been fastest in the first segment and the Fast 12, but I never got it done in Fast 6. So hopefully we can get it all the way today. I'm very motivated to go get the big one today.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, it was a very easy 4 laps. Just not easy in the sense of like challenging to find the balance. Just the car was so good. We've done such a great job this year with getting the balance in the window. I was more really just trying to fine tune it, and you could see it as the car is picking up speed towards the end. So yeah, I wish I was a little bit more aggressive on the tools to start, but it's always so hard. You make such small adjustments at the speedway, and you can flip the balance.
I know you're a guy who likes to bring the energy yourself. What's it like to see the energy this track pick up on a day like today?
Man, it's amazing. Considering it was rain out yesterday, it's so nice to see all the fans back out here today. You know, I went to the ceremony this morning for our military. The enrollment ceremony was beautiful. It's awesome. It's just so cool. Something I've never done here. And you know, then to go out and qualify, it's fun to do it on a Sunday. I actually don't mind the one shot. I just hope it pays off and we stay in the Fast 12.
What is it like for you guys? Cooler temperatures all week, then you turn up the boost, and then it's hot today. I know you have the data, but how nerve-wracking is it when you go out there and know that you have one shot here?
I guess I could say I'm not nervous about the one shot. I'm more nervous of like how aggressive we want to get. AJ always tells me that, you know, tomorrow or next weekend, next Sunday is what pays, not today. And, you know, we kind of live by that advice today on the amount of risk we took, just knowing we've got a fantastic race car. So we'll see the Homes for Troops Chevrolet come through the field hopefully next Sunday.
How do you feel out there today?
Tricky, yeah, tricky conditions with the heat and the wind, and we've just been struggling a little bit as a group, you know, since Friday with the high boost. So one of those runs where you sort of have to work for it, and it's a bit of everything going on. But yeah, we know we have a good race car, so we just gotta put focus on that.
You say it's work. Is it a little bit enjoyable work? No, the fans are out here, the sun is shining, and qualifying day.
It's always enjoyable turning laps on this place, and qualifying is very fun. You know, it's very intense. So you need to really like put it together, and it was tough today, but still happy and you know proud with what we've done. So we just gotta work on that for race day.
Marcus, how weird is it now, a week into this thing, with no Andretti driving for the team? It's been 30-something years.
Yeah, no, it's a bit strange for sure. You know, we're very proud to represent the Andretti name, and you know, especially at this place. So we miss Marco for sure. You know, he's a good guy and good driver. But yeah, we hopefully can make them proud next weekend.
Out there, how did it feel out there in the car going through those 4 laps?
Honestly, it was pretty terrifying, but it was good. I mean, the team gave me a really consistent car. I didn't look at my lap times at all. I was just trying to focus on keeping the car underneath me. Lap 1 was super sketchy, and I just had to kind of do a lot of work up with my tools in the car. So, but appreciate them. I mean, Chevrolet and everyone at this team, Dry Reinbold, did such a great job. And it was a lot of work, but thankfully the work was totally worth it.
Was that an experience thing? Well, maybe in the past you have looked at your laps, but now after 10 500s, you're like, you know what, it's going to be what it's going to be?
I think every year here for qualifying, it is just the hardest days ever. And so this one wasn't any different, but the car rewarded me for the work. I think in the past I haven't really been able to been rewarded for the work, and this time we were able to get a good run in. Nope, had no idea. I don't see flags. I don't see anything but what's going on in front of me. So it seems cool, and I heard, people were excited. So I love to hear that. And my little brother Carter drew my qualifying draw on Friday night, so that was cool to get the family involved. I just hope it gets hotter for everyone, honestly. I hate to wish that upon everyone else, but it's tough out there. The conditions are wild. Felix put in some amazing laps. Mad respect to him, but we'll see what happens.
Looking to see if he can pick up a little speed, find his way into that fast 12.
I keep thinking at some point we're going to go out there and we're going to have a tough run, and I'm going to be upset about it, but I've been so thrilled with this race car, and it's been so fun to drive, so we're just going to keep going.
Qualifying experience for the Indianapolis 500 in the bag. Thrilling, terrifying. How would you describe it?
No, I feel great. I think we would have hoped to be a little faster than what we were. We're not quite sure where that pace went. I mean, we felt really good after this morning, so yeah, got to dig into the data and find out what we need to do for the race weekend.
Enjoying seeing the racetrack maybe come alive a little bit more. There's more fans in the stands here and everything.
Yeah, no, I mean, like even yesterday, with the conditions that we had, people were still out here that were cheerful, and that's amazing to see. People, come here for the right reasons. They love the sport, they love racing, and so do we as drivers. We love seeing that, and so yeah, very excited to see how it's going to be race day.
Nick, a lot of drivers say that those are the 4 most terrifying laps of your life. Is that a fair statement?
Hey man, probably that's where it didn't go right. It was great. The car felt amazing, so. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should have been much lower on downforce, but in terms of all our calculations, all our metrics, we were right at the sweet spot. So got to see what happened there.
And then just now to officially be in the Indy 500. I know it was inevitable, but now to say you made qualified for the race, how was that feeling?
Yeah, I mean, there was never a real doubt, was there? No, it's great to be out here. I've really learned a lot about how it is to race at the Indy 500, and I'm just curious to see how it's going to be Monday on if we are driving with the weather. But most specifically, I'm just excited about the race now.
Your first time qualifying around here, like Nick just went through?
Yeah, it's not bad the first time because you don't know what you're going to get. It gets worse and worse year after year.
How did you feel out there today?
It was not an easy run. The car got very loose, which we didn't have a problem all week long. So we knew the speed was going to be a challenge, but the balance has been always good. Well, I guess we've proven that loose is not always faster.
You've had a pretty good race car the first couple days we've seen. You're probably going to have to cut through some cars on your way to the front. How excited are you? Are you excited for the opportunity to do that?
Listen, if I stay with the 2, I'll just follow him and then we'll fight at the end of the race. I think we've had an amazing race car all week long. Quali, we knew, my guess was 27s going into quali, so we'll see if I'm far off or not. So yeah, excited for what's to come.
What's the biggest thing you told Dennis over the course of this month?
I guess he's lucky he's just behind me. They're going to make a small adjustment on the wing. I don't know if they can, but at least you know what to expect. He's a really good kid, really smart kid, really talented kid. He just listens, and every time there's a question, I answer. It's kind of a weird role to be in, but I guess that's what happens when you get old.
Yeah, it felt pretty strong. I mean, the car felt like it had a really strong balance, which is tricky in these conditions, obviously warm and windy, so, we nailed the hard part, just wasn't quite, didn't have the speed that the front boys had, so, but ultimately we're in a decent spot at the moment anyway.
You've had a couple of years qualifying here now. How much more difficult or intricate is it than you first imagined it would be? Because I'm sure you're pretty active in there throughout these 4 laps.
It's certainly a busy 4 laps, but it's a fun 4 laps in saying that. you've got a whole lot of things to manage. But all your tools, your roll bars, your weight jackers, and your engine modes, you name it. So it's a busy 4 laps, but it's good fun.
Marcus, what do you think of Felix's speed?
I mean, Felix, the 60 car has phenomenal speed. I don't know. We're in the same garage. We've tried to emulate what his car is, but we haven't quite found it. But I'm really happy for him, and they're a squad that worked hard for it.
It's hairy out there. My run was pretty hairy. I know Christian's and I know all my teammates also had. I think Ryan had the cleanest of runs, but his car just doesn't have the speed right now. But yeah, for me, it was just, we were conservative, but the balance wasn't. So, yeah. Hopefully it's enough to get us into the fast 12. But yeah, I'd say it's probably the worst qualifying run that we had all month.
You say you're a little conservative, so that might mean you're confident in your race car that you can get through?
I mean, I'm happy with my race car. With my qualifying car, we don't have a mile an hour more to give for pole or anything. But hopefully it'd be nice to get into the 12, get another run in, make the balance a little bit better, and we should be able to flirt our way into top 6. So.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Not the ultimate one, but are you happy with that first one?
Yeah, super happy. We're still saving something. We decided not to go full push. Track is difficult. I'm not gonna lie. That was tough. But these boys gave me an incredible car with this Verizon Chevrolet. So fast. And it was comfortable. We managed to get good 4 laps in, and I think that for sure solidifies us there for the fast 12. So yeah, we're very happy.
You managed to go through a couple of these qualifyings over the years now. Do you have more of an appreciation for what it takes to succeed now than what you did that first time?
100%. For me, before this run, I was doing simulations, watching the screen, looking at all this data. I mean, even with the rain delay, all of yesterday, just trying to get this qualifying down. I just did 4 laps there, but in the past 2 days, I probably did over 100 on my computer, looking at the sims, just getting it down, feeling like muscle memory. So by the time I have to go and actually do it, I'm comfortable. I can focus on this car while my hands do the rest. Thank you to the AMR medical team. I am feeling much better. They are making sure that once I go on track, all of this gets numbed away. Yeah, thank you.
How'd it go out there?
It was challenging. It was good, not great, and I think that should be enough to go to the next round, and we can definitely make it better from there.
What's it like for you to see the place come alive a little bit more today? See more fans up there in the stands cheering you on.
Yeah, I mean, as a driver, qualifying weekend is almost as good as race day. And the fans that show up for this are a huge part of it. It was obviously unfortunate to not give them the full 2-day show, but the turnout here is always incredible, and I think it'll still be an incredibly exciting day today.
Each day your team is just building away. Do you feel that way?
No, we've been good all month. It's just picking and choosing when we show up.
On your face, how was that first Indy 500 qualifying experience?
Sketchy, but really cool. What an experience. But obviously I was hoping for a bit more pace, but that's what we had today, and I was working the wheel pretty hard to stay off the walls and stay flat, so it was, I feel like I did what we could, and I think we have a better race car, so hopefully we can do something next week.
How's it seeing the place come alive today? A lot more fans in the stands ready to cheer on you guys.
It's just crazy. I mean, I was on the other side of the fence last year, and to be on the grid this year and race with the other guys and girls, and just be here is a dream come true. So soaking it all in, and hopefully we can get a good result as well.
What does it mean for you, knowing that a week from today you're going to take the green flag in front of 350,000 people for the greatest spectacle of racing?
It'll be fun. I'm not thinking too much about it yet. It's all been on qualifying so far the last week, but I'm sure when we get to the weekend it will slowly build up. But this is crazy itself. I can't wait to see how it looks on Sunday next week.
What was going on out out there?
Not a whole lot. Car felt good, right trim level, good balance, just not that fast in a straight line. So excited to get back into some race running.
I know you like your race car. I know you've passed a lot of cars here before. Is that an intriguing proposition to be able to have another fun race day coming up, you think?
It'd be more fun if we were up front, right? Yeah, you know, this is not a position that that's new to us, unfortunately. But we've always gone forward in the races, as anybody knows. Qualifying isn't everything here. Of course, it is important. It's a big deal. But at the same time, it's only where you start the race, not where you finish. So that will come next week.
Kyle, now you've had a week without Andretti in a car. It's been a while since Andretti has not raced you. How weird is it not to have Marco or anyone who Andretti last name racing?
It's definitely quieter, you know. It's not in a bad way. I mean that. You know, it feels a little bit lighter in the engineering office. We used to have a much bigger garage, bigger engineering office, bigger meetings, and now reduced down to 3. It's very efficient now, not having a 4th driver, but it is a little sad missing Marco, right? You know, he's got a lot of knowledge and he was very helpful to us, but at the same time, there's positives and negatives to running 4 cars, so we're going to look at the positives.
It's supposed to be hard for rookies. How do you feel out there?
Big thanks to the team, to be honest. Obviously, they put me in a great car since my first outing here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and it was just awesome and just enjoying myself. Hopefully we can make through the Fast 12 and trim a little bit more and see what we can get.
So many drivers describe this as a nerve-wracking experience. Do you feel that way out there?
Oh yeah, especially after yesterday, you just want to go out and do it, and you have to wait. But everyone's in the same situation, and we made the best out of it, so I'm just really happy, and yeah, that's it.
You don't know where you're going to start, but next week you're going to start for the Indianapolis 500 for the first time. How special is it to just hear that?
Yeah, it's a dream coming true, to be honest. It's like every time you want to do in the biggest race of the world and drive against the best drivers in the world. And hopefully we can do that, starting from a good position, so that's something else. And yeah, big thanks to the team, and let's keep pushing. Hopefully we can advance to the Fast 12.
Thanks, Kyle. How did it feel out there for you?
We're on the bubble. So generally speaking, I think I really appreciate the team's great performance, great preparation. Unfortunately for this particular qualify, didn't pull as we expected. The car felt a bit draggy. The balance was a little bit out too. So message to the Louis, I think his balance was not there too. So hopefully we have opportunity later on, but we're not sure right now.
You've turned a lot of laps here. You've passed a lot of cars here. Are you looking forward to the opportunity to do it once again?
Absolutely. Obviously, once qualified done, and a totally different game, and what an unbelievable place this is. So we fully appreciation, and the fans come out. Very nice day, and yeah, hopefully things are moving forward.
How difficult was it out there?
Yeah, it's not easy. But I think we were maybe too much drag on it. So hopefully we have another chance.
Great. Next time. How did it feel out there for you this time around?
So, you know, we went out this morning and the car seems to be pretty good. Obviously, it's pretty much what we thought it's going to be. The degradation wasn't as bad, and the car was pretty good, pretty stable. So we pushed to the limit of what we know we got. And look, it's a better improvement from last year, no question. And that's what we got to look. Now work a little bit on the race car for tomorrow and go for the race.
How much do you enjoy seeing this track come alive and have so many fans out here on qualifying day?
Look, this is going to be my 26th edition, right? It's been quite a long time, and never gets it. Every time you go out there, it's a new sensation. So this is it's awesome to be here.
Now we know to see what Caio did, young Brazilian. He's going to start the top 12.
Amazing. I mean, that was super good. I'm super happy for him. No question, he's a young talent. We need it. You know, Brazil obviously always produce incredible drivers. So now the new generation is coming. So I'm not going to take it easy on him, but definitely I'm going to be his biggest support, no question.
And and then having your teammate and Felix up there at the top of the pylon right now. How special is it the run that he was able to throw down?
Yeah, as a team owner, I'm happy, obviously. As a driver, I'm pissed off, because you want to be there. But that's the way it goes. Obviously, his cars certainly have a little more speed than myself and Marcus. And but now let's go to cheer for him and see if we can put this car in a pole position.
Tough day out there. How did it feel for you from the course?
I think disaster doesn't sum it up enough. Conditions are obviously tricky, but we were nowhere. I mean, that was about as close to undrivable as I think that you can get. I thought I was going to bin it 4, 5, 6 times there, and we were doing 10 miles an hour less than what we should have been.
How do you feel about your race car? Obviously, qualifying is one thing. Get back to the race car, it's a different story.
Well, if you asked me how I thought my quali car was this morning, I would have said pretty good. I had a lot of confidence in it. So, I don't know. I don't know how our race car is going to be. I don't know why we were so bad today, especially compared to our teammate. He said it was tough, but doable, very doable. So I'm very concerned.
Decent. We trimmed out too much. We tried to go fast and got caught out by the wind and the conditions, really. Flat through pretty much every corner apart from 3. Just a bit too much wind, pushed me out wide, had to lift to get the car around the corner without being in the wall. So a bit disappointing. I think there was more in it for us, but with the draw we got, we were always on the back foot.
We've had a couple experiences qualifying around here now. People describe it as harrowing, they describe it as nervy. Just how would you explain it to someone who's never gone through the experience themselves as a race car driver?
Yeah, I think a first time is definitely more nervous. Today I felt pretty chill about everything, honestly. I mean, what helps is we've had a great car leading up to this day, so I've been less nervous for it. But yeah, I mean, it's super intense. Everyone queuing up, getting ready to go one by one. It's a cool experience.
How'd it go for you out there? Just from your how you felt about it. I mean, not specifically.
Yeah, I mean, it was not where we wanted to be, obviously. I feel like we've had at least a top 12 car all month. So not really making it in is really frustrating, for sure. The balance was like hard, but like I managed to, change end to end and kind of make it okay. I stayed flat all 4 laps, so I don't know if there was much more I could have done there. We just ever so slightly missed it again, which is just frustrating.
I know that you're not afraid to pass anyone on any track, just watching you race. How fun is it to be able to, well, I'm sure you'd rather be up front, but is it a fun prospect to have that opportunity here at the Racing Capital?
Yeah, we definitely don't seem to make it easy on ourselves. Yeah, I mean, I think we have a strong race car. Hopefully we'll be able to move forward in the races. That's what we've done the last couple of years, so business as usual.
Thanks, man. Good luck. How'd it feel out there for you, man?
Honestly, everything felt fine. Just was really surprised at where the speed went. I mean, yesterday we were doing like low 230 or Friday 231s, and honestly felt like we were going to be battling to transfer into the top 12. Like that's truly what we thought going into it, that we'd be super close. So definitely didn't expect that. And I mean, it's not just like a little bit; it's like 2 miles an hour that we're missing. So we'll have to just go and pull the car apart and see if anything kind of happened that we didn't expect.
You're not the only driver who's come back and said this, like something happened that you don't expect. How do you turn the page from that to be like, shoot, I don't know what's going on, to, you have to be confident next weekend when it's actually 500 time?
Well, I think it makes practice tomorrow and carb day practice super important. We're going to have to go off the back of the line and just try and rip through the best we can. No point crying about spilt milk now. We don't get another shot today, and the draw didn't help, but I mean, the draw wasn't the reason why we were so slow then. The track temp was high, but I still felt like we were going to be worst case like 15th. So we're twice as bad as what I expected us to, which was a bummer because a lot of the team are putting a lot of hard work for this year, and yeah, so far it hasn't paid any dividend.
Not done, you're smiling. How'd it feel out there for you?
Yeah, feeling good. I think that was a really solid start for the number 8 Sunoco Honda. We, weren't super strong after Fast Friday, but made some good changes, learned from our teammates, and we were right there with them today, so super happy about it.
How special is it to have all three Ganassi cars here moving on in China?
Yeah, super happy about it. I just saw Chip on the way over, and he's stoked, so yeah, super happy to have all the cars in the Fast 12, and now next goal is to get them all to the Fast 6.
How nerve-wracking was it out there that obviously a lot hotter than any of the stuff that you've done this week, and then you have the car trimmed out for qualifying?
Yeah, it was a lot different. As you were sat in the car, you could feel the heat a lot more, and you could definitely feel a bit more nervous than going into the runs earlier in the week. But the Chip Ganassi Racing guys had this thing dialed in, and I trusted them, and just was super comfortable to keep it flat out from the first lap.
If you qualified for the Indianapolis 500, and I see a smile, maybe a little bit of relief. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, it's bittersweet for sure. I'm definitely a bit disappointed with that run. I feel like we had a car that should be a lot further up the grid for sure. We just missed it a little bit with the heat and all of that today. We were feeling confident going into it, but yeah, a bit of an anomaly, to be honest. So we're definitely one of the least experienced teams here, and probably the least experienced team. And you throw a big temperature swing and wind at us like this, and it makes it pretty tough. So yeah, a little disappointed, but we're in the show. We have a good race car, and we're ready for that.
Has it been enjoyable to see the track come alive today? So many fans out on this qualifying Sunday.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. I always love being here in whatever capacity it is, and then to be in the driver's seat is even that much more special.
For you to obviously not a lot of drama today with just the 33 cars, but to know that a week from today you're going to take the green flag for the Indianapolis 500 for the first time, just what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It still hasn't really set in at all. Obviously, I have a bit of a complicated past here with last year, but yeah, I think this next week is going to be very, very special for me, and I'm really looking forward to that. Great, thank you.
You have qualified for the Indianapolis 500 again. How did you feel out there for you?
I think it was the apprehension of waiting until 33rd to go. We were so unlucky with that draw. The conditions just kept getting hotter and windier, and so it was a lot of nerves, I guess, going in. The car was actually great. Wish we had made it through to the top 12 with my teammates, but there was a couple of things we would have done differently in hindsight. A little bubble when the wing caught us in 3, but honestly I think for the amount of downforce in it and the conditions that were out there then, it was a relatively okay run. I mean, I'd like to be further up, but I think it's respectable.
You probably have a pretty hectic week ahead coming up. Just what do you do to get ready for what you know is going to be some insane days coming?
I do. I'm going to be super busy. We're going to obviously practice tomorrow. Hopefully dial in our race car so we can go play in traffic, and then we go to New York to do a bit of a media blitz with the wonderful Elf Cosmetics, and then back here and do Carb Day, and then on to Charlotte and back and here in Charlotte, and it's going to be an adventure, and it's really exciting, and I'm very lucky.
How much confidence does it give what you saw your teammates do, and how strong the AJ Foyt team has been?
It's been wonderful working with them, honestly, because they have a wealth of experience and they've been really supportive, and they've gelled together as a team, even though we're kind of a last-minute addition. Everybody's kind of really pushing in the right direction, and I feel like we're learning from them every step of the way, and hopefully that will serve us well come race day too.
Here now than when Scott came around, it's maybe a little bit hotter than when Scott came around. How did it feel out there for you?
It was tough, very tough. Yeah, I'm very relieved that we made it. It was tough conditions, very tight today. I would say all year. It's not because of the conditions only. But yeah, happy that we made it.
Good day for Chip. I know that you just saying hi to Kip. What do you expect, right? If you drive for Chip Ganassi, that you're going to have a shot to the pole in the Indy 500.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work that everybody has to put in, and that we need to nail everything as drivers, engineers, mechanics. So it's never easy. So yeah, we celebrate it. You can see it's tough work, and to have 3 cars in the Fast 12, it's pretty impressive.
Hey,
take to win again?
On next Sunday? I don't know yet. We need to see, but fast car, lots of patience, perfect execution from myself, from the team. So yeah, step by step, we're focused on today.
Definitely. And then, I don't know, I didn't hear you guys, but did you talk about the heat? The track's heating up all day. What did that mean for the tires and everything?
Yeah, it just made it a bit tough. On one hand, it makes it tough on grip, but on the other hand, you have less drag on the straight, so you go a little bit faster on the straight. So I still prefer to have less heat on the track, so you can trim more efficiently, and you can have more power from the engine. But still, happy that we made it. It's never easy. And yeah, my car was good. Like compared with Friday and the condition change that we had, I'm very happy with the Palou.